Record for the longest beard was given to a man from Canada. His beard measures 7 feet 9 inches. Write a proportion to determine the length of his beard in meters. We're saying 1 meter is roughly 3.28 or 3 and 28 hundredths of a foot. Okay, so we got to write a proportion. So we know 1 meter, so I'm going to put M for meter, 1 meter for every 3.28 feet. I'm marking what I got on top and what I got on bottom. So if I've got my feet on bottom here, I've got to have my feet on bottom here. 7 feet 9 inches is not 7.9 feet though. 9 inches, there are 12 inches in a foot. So this is 7 foot, I'm going to go over here. 9 inches could be written, 9 inches could be written as 7 and 9 twelfths of a foot. Okay, well 9 twelfths reduces down, divide by 3, divide by 3. That's the same thing as 7 and 3/4 of a foot. So 7 feet 9 inches is really 7 and 3/4 of a foot. 3/4, as we well know, is 0.75. So this is 7.75 feet. Okay, because we have 12 inches in a foot, so it's not 7.9 feet, it's 7 feet 9 and 9 twelfths of a foot, 9 twelfths being 3/4. So we just divide 7.75 divided by 3.28, and we can go ahead and use our calculator for this one. So turn it on, whoops, and here's what we've got. We've got 7.75 divided by 3.28, and that gives us our scale factor, which is 2.3, roughly 2.36. So it's round to the nearest hundredth. Well, this 2 will make the 6 stay the same. So 2.36 is our scale factor. Anything times 1 stays the same. So 2.36 meters times 2.36 times 2.36. 1 times 2.36 is 2.36. So the proportion would be this missing this. We could just put like a L for length or M for meters, but when you solve it, you get the answer here is 2.36 meters is equivalent or roughly equivalent to 7.75 feet. Okay, number 3. The average weight of a 9-banded armadillo is 4.5 or 4.5 kilograms. Write an equation to determine W, the average weight of a 9-banded armadillo in pounds. And we're saying 1 kilogram is roughly 2.2 pounds. So let's write that. 1 kilogram, kg for kilogram, for every 2.2 p for pounds. And we're looking if there's a 4.5 kilograms. So if I have my kilograms up here, I've got to have my kilograms up here. 4.5 kilograms. And it says use W for the weight. So I'm going to stick a W here. Okay, so now we just got to figure out, well, 1 times 4.5 gives us 4.5. So 2.2 times 4.5, that's our scale factor, 4.5 will give us our weight. So 2.2 times 4.5, 5 times 2 is 10, carry the 1, 5 times 2 plus 1 is 11. Mark our spot. 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 2 is 8. Add it up, 0, 9, 9. Bring the decimal back 1, 2 times, 1, 2, and we've got 9.9 pounds. So the average weight would be 9.9 pounds, which is roughly the same thing as 4.5 kilograms. Okay, now we're going up here to number 4. If Jeremy drinks 1.5 quarts of coffee every 3 days, how many liters? We're changing units here. How many liters of coffee would Jeremy drink in 3 weeks? Wow, we're going from quarts to liters, and we're going from days to weeks. Okay, so let's start off by, we're going to have to do a couple conversions. We've got 1.5 quarts. That's 1.5. Well, let's start off with this equation right here, this proportion right here. 1 quart, 1 QT, for every 0.946 liters. Now the problem with liters is L's tend to look like ones, so I'm going to go ahead and write the whole word out. L-I-T. I'll change color maybe. What's going on here? Why am I not changing color? Excuse the technical difficulties. L-I-T-E-R-S. Okay, and we want to know for how many liters? We want to know for 1.5 quarts, so 1.5 quarts. Okay, so 1 times 1.5 gives us 1.5. So this times 1.5 will give us our number of liters. So our scale factor here is 1.5. So let's go ahead and use a calculator for this. We've got 0.946 times 1.5, 10.5. No, I messed that up. Sorry, let me do that again. 0.946 times 1.5. There we go. 1.419 liters. I knew that other number was too big. 1.419 liters. Okay, so that's how many liters he's drinking every 3 days. But we want to know for 3 weeks. Okay, so there's 7 days in a week, so we know we've got 1.419 liters for every 3 days, and we're looking for 3 weeks. So a week is 7 days. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 days is 3 weeks. Remember, if we have days down bottom here, we've got to have days down bottom here. So 3 times 7 equals 21. Our scale factor here is 7. So 1.419 times 7, 1.419 times 7 will tell us how much in 21 days, and that's 9.933. 9.933, or 933 thousandths of a liter per 3 weeks, or per 21 days.